my testimony?
Yeah. If you guys know Addy, you know she did not used to be like this. Let's let y'all in on a little secret. Me and Addy got out of relationships kind of near the same time.
To get better, you don't have to know why they hurt you, why they misunderstood you, why is that, like, dang, Jesus really delivered me from that.
Yeah.
Like, if I would have stayed, it wouldn't have been good.
I was depressed the whole summer because the person I talked to, the person I go through things with, was not there to go through things with me. Like, I was so mad just towards him, towards her. Yeah. She did not deserve the way I was feeling towards her. Like,
it makes you feel like so unworthy,
right? Like,
and I prayed over their relationship, and that's how I know deep down I have changed. Because
put y'all seatbelts on, y'all.
Put it on.
She just got baptized, guys. Yes, good job. Okay. Hey guys, it's Alexis. Welcome back to Alexis Out Loud. Today we have the first guest. We have Addy King. Oh my gosh, let me tell you a story. Okay, sorry. Yes, we're gonna talk about everything. We're gonna talk about how we met, how we became journey to Christ.
All the things.
We're just gonna chat. Do you want to introduce yourself?
I'm Addy.
Yes.
Me and Alexis went to high school together.
Slay.
And now we're here.
And she left me a year early. I was gonna do that, but
I did.
So, yeah. And now you're doing hair school.
Yeah.
You had it yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Hold up, your hair was long yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it was extensions, but you
I had
took it
extensions.
Out. You're so cute. I love you. Okay, when I first met Addy King, y'all. Ooh, popular girl. So remember freshman year, like the first day of freshman year, you came into Miss Robinson's class, and it was the wrong English class. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I texted this group chat with Leah and the other Addy. I was like, guys, Addy King is in my English class. And that was at the beginning of the day. But then we actually had a real class together, math, after. And then I thought you were going to be mean. I don't know why, but then we were just crazy.
Everyone always thinks I'm going to be mean.
Yeah, I think you look mean, kind of.
Yeah, is
that an insult? Not an insult.
No. Wait, did you say I am?
No. You look mean.
Oh, I just have an RBF.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so we had a crazy math class together. The thing I always tell people in math class is when that boy lit his leg hair on fire.
Oh,
do you remember that?
The one that got arrested?
Yeah, he got arrested.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he, like, didn't come back to school for a long time. Oh, my gosh.
And then we had science class with Trent. And
yes, that was crazy.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that was crazy. That was like the peak of when you kind of were such a different person than you are right now. Yeah. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Ooh, we have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, we do.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're gonna talk about how you slid into Christ.
Oh, okay. My testimony?
Yes. Let's talk about it.
Oh my gosh, this is like the most I've ever shared my testimony in like
the
past 2 weeks.
She just got baptized, guys. Yes. Good job.
Well, if you guys know me, you know that was not me.
If you guys know Addy, you know she did not used to be like this.
No.
Let me see her, Addy. Yeah, she did not used to be like this. Oh yeah, I love this one. You wore this one to the gym.
Yeah. Oh, you saw my story.
Yes, of course.
Okay, and then let's see. That was a long time, and then I started dating this dude, and it was a very bad relationship.
Slide.
And yeah. very, very not good. And then I left because one of my coworkers shared a Bible verse with me. It was 1 Corinthians 13, the one about love.
That was patient. It was kind.
Exactly.
Let's put that on the screen. Like, oh my gosh, yeah.
But there's one thing she said. She was like, it's still patient and kind even when they're upset. And I was like, oh. Like
it should still be this verse even if things are going like and it wasn't that.
No.
Oh.
No. And then I went to church for the first time on Easter by myself, and then I just kept going.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. One thing about me, I don't know. I need to find a good church. I think it's the ones that my parents pick out, because I have loved church before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say.
Where do you go?
I go to, it depends. Sometimes we go to different ones. But right now, they have us going to one, I don't even know what it's called, but because we haven't been able to go because my brother broke his ankle. So he literally couldn't get out the house, but we're finally going back. But it's hard for me to find a church that actually speaks to me, and to find a church that I feel like I know is doing it for the right reasons and not just like for the animation of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like when I was younger, when I lived in Georgia, I went to this church called New Hope. That was the best church ever. Like I actually learned stuff from it. That's why I started reading my own Bible, because I'm like, why are these people up there just screaming at me? I don't know, like, what?
Yeah.
So I had to learn it for myself, and like, but the church my parents take me to, I'm like, I'm not learning nothing from this old man up here just talking about what he thinks it means. So yeah, anybody that is trying to get into it, I would definitely recommend, if you don't want to like go to church at first, just start reading it on your own. Because when I learned about the Bible, when I started reading it like this time last year, and everything, even though it was written so long ago, everything relates to you.
Yeah.
You can literally open one page and find something that relates to you.
Exactly.
That's what I love.
I'm doing,
but yeah,
you're the Bible right now, so I'm reading the whole Bible.
Yes, that's what my mom did.
Yeah, and so like I'm reading like the beginning, and some of it is just so confusing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah. So, yeah, I would definitely recommend, if you're not like sure about finding a church, or like, okay, I'm gonna close the door now. Yeah, if you're not sure about like what type of church you like, or just buy a Bible. They're not all expensive. Mine was kind of expensive, but they're not all expensive. Just go find one, even look it up on your phone, and start reading, figure it out for yourself. And then you can, when you do start going to church, you're gonna be like, oh, I read about that, or yeah, you know, relatable. So yeah.
Yeah, mine is actually from 2017.
Oh wow.
2016.
Oh, Vacation Bible School. Oh my gosh. So, you want to talk about I heard in your testimony on your Instagram, you kind of grew up Christian and then you went away from it. Was it that?
Well, I grew up in a family where we went to church on Sundays, and then it wasn't that.
Yeah. So just church on Sundays, and then just nothing really else about it.
Well, I didn't grow up in a good household. Like, neither of my parents were really there.
And some of the stuff I already know, because we used to be in class with it all the time.
But it wasn't good. And then, let's see, my parents split up, and I started going to church, and then I left, and like, whenever I went to Ben Lippen, I stopped going to church. Oh my god. Yeah.
I remember you used to go there.
Yeah.
You kind of shared how you found your way back from Christ, but back to Christ. But how did you, like, because I have a video on Snapchat of you saying, what was it? You were talking about gay people.
Oh.
And you were like, God hates gay people. And I was like, no, God loves everybody. And then you were something, Christians hate gays or something.
So, yeah. Oh, God.
You remember that with Trent?
I do, yes.
Oh, that was so crazy.
Oh, my gosh.
I know. Memories.
Yeah. That's insane.
So, do you still feel that way?
No.
Of course not,
everybody.
Right? Yeah. Okay! Yes! We got her, y'all! But, oh my gosh, it was so crazy. Because you were so against it in class.
That's why I'm saying this is just crazy that I'm here right now.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I used to be like, oh my god, I don't even know. Like, you were just against it. That's it. Yeah. Not even in like kind of like a rude way. You were just like, no, I don't want to hear about that. Like, yeah.
Exactly. People don't understand that's how it used to be.
Yeah.
So now this is just like crazy.
Okay. Let's let y'all in on a little secret. Me and Addy, not God, bro. How can I word that? Me and Addy got out of relationships kind of near the same time. Do you want to talk about maybe the beginning, like if it was good, and then the end, how it changed?
Yeah. Okay. So,
put y'all seatbelts on, y'all.
Put it on. Okay. So I had gotten out of an abusive relationship at the beginning of last year, and then I started going to church, and I was like, my next relationship is gonna be like Jesus and like that oriented. Wait. Okay. And so I started a relationship at the like middle of last year, probably in like March, and it was great. It was amazing.
Yeah, because you talked to me about it upstairs one day. You're just like, he buys me flowers. I don't have to ask him to buy me flowers and stuff, like, you know, like just like how it was like different than the other relationship. It was like, oh, finally somebody good.
Yeah, it was like fresh air.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
And then as I kept going, this was at the beginning of my relationship with Jesus too. So both of them were new things. I was not mature Christian at all.
Okay.
But I was like, that's how I want to live
my life. I
like
got saying mature Christian. Okay.
Yeah. I was like, that's how I want to live my life. So I was like, this relationship is gonna help me. And then during the relationship, it was kind of like I felt myself stray away from God. Like, after the relationship, I looked back on it and I was like,
you kind of realized that.
Yeah, I was like, wow, I was totally like going away from God with this person. Like, I was being influenced away from God. Like, I realized I was like falling into so much sin, like impurity, drinking, cussing, just all this stuff. And I was like, dang, like I didn't even see that. Yeah, I didn't even see
like not living through, like not living with Christ. Yeah,
but like on social media and stuff, it would be like this relationship glorifies.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
But in reality, that's not how it was. And then I was no longer in this relationship in November. Once I started actually focusing on my relationship with God and growing closer with Him, I felt like a pull away from my relationship, and then I communicated that. And
how did he take that?
Well, I think it was more of like the enemy being scared of like my my want to pursue God, and that he pulled away. And so some things happened that I saw after the relationship.
Okay.
Like, I saw things that actually happened while we were together, and then I realized that, like, dang, Jesus really delivered me from that.
Yeah.
Like, if I would have stayed, it wouldn't have been good. And then I was like, that's actually like a blessing in disguise. That hurt me so much. My
thing, everything happens for a reason.
It does. Yeah. It does. And like, I spoke with a mutual friend, and she had kind of told me like some stuff that was going on after we had ended, and I was just like, it kind of hit me. I was just like, dang, this is like a blessing in disguise. I like didn't even see it.
It's like when you hear people pray about like, God, please remove anything that's not.
That's what I did.
And it actually happened.
Yes. That's what I did. I prayed that prayer on a Saturday, and that following Friday we broke up.
Are you serious? And so, how did that breakup affect you? Even though, like, it maybe was something you asked for, I'm sure it probably affected you.
Yeah.
Right?
It did.
Like, how did that affect your mental health, and how did you kind of lean on God to help you through that?
Okay, so that Friday, my relationship ended.
Yes.
And then that Tuesday, I stopped going to hair school. They withdrew me from the program.
Okay.
And so then it felt like I lost the two most important things in my life. And like my world was just like...
It's like you've gone through like so much.
Yes. That's like, I think that's like one of the lowest points in my life was that day that I was just driving home from the school. And I just felt like I had nothing.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And
because that's like what you're working towards.
Yeah. And it was just like a really big setback, especially the relationship and stuff too. But that... You asked me how it affected me.
Yeah.
So, I don't cry in front of my dad. Really? At all. I've never cried in front of him before. I came home.
And you cried in front of him?
That Friday night.
Oh my god.
I sat on the couch and I just lost it.
Aww.
And like, I've never been like that before. That next morning, my stepmom came downstairs and she asked me what I wanted for breakfast. I just started bawling.
Oh yeah.
It was bad.
Like when after my breakup, my mom didn't know about it for like 3 days. I was hidden out in my room because even like my friends, because they knew like at the end of my relationship, I mean, he wasn't talking to me. Like we didn't like, because I mean, like our relationship really did like look perfect. Because like when it was perfect, it was great. But we used to post like all cute pictures and stuff, so everybody knew. Oh, they haven't posted in a long time. Maybe they're not together, but we were still together. But he just like
pulled back.
He really wasn't talking to me. Like I don't even know. But and so people would come up to me after we broke up. They'd be like, "Are y'all still together?" Tears, just tears. I couldn't even talk about it without crying, so I definitely couldn't tell my mom.
Yeah.
What?
There was this one Sunday. It was the Sunday before we broke up, and he was supposed to be there, and I had about 8 people come up to me and be like, "Where is he at?"
Was that church?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And they're like, "Where is he at? Where is he at?"
Like, don't ask me about to cry.
Please stop, please.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. How did your dad react to that?
My stepmom was looking at him when I was like just hugging him, bawling, and she said that he was just so mad looking, like just staring at her, cause like someone hurt his baby girl.
Yeah,
you know?
Like oh my gosh.
Yeah, and he's never seen me like that before ever.
My dad didn't know till probably a month.
Really?
Because I was not going to talk to him about it. I'm definitely not going to cry
I'm
over
not
about
vulnerable
him.
like
right.
that.
Not to my dad, no.
Exactly. I'm trying to learn to be more like that. But it's so hard.
It's just, to me, it's like awkward for my dad. Like, I don't know. But,
yeah.
because, and this was the first when I met my dad. Oh my God. That's what makes me so bad.
Yeah.
Like, what the heck? You met my freaking dad and then you just, okay. Whatever. What was I going to say? Because that just makes me mad.
Do you feel like now you don't want to introduce anyone?
Yes! That's what I was going to say.
That's how I feel.
I don't want to introduce another boy to my dad unless I'm marrying him.
Yeah.
Like, once you engage to me, once you propose to me, then you can be my dad.
Yeah, it makes me, like, not want to go on dates with anybody because then they'll have to come and pick me up and meet my dad.
Right.
Like, that's too personal. I don't want you to meet my family. I left that relationship because I didn't want to involve myself in worldly activities. Yeah. And me saying that, I would feel hypocritical if I went out and did stuff.
Yeah.
You know? So I literally...
You have to, like, do stuff for the right reason.
Yeah. I deleted everything. I deleted Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok. I deleted all of it, and I just, like, laid low. For months. And, like, now I'm finally, like, opening up and stuff, but I feel like my heart was just so, like, bitter. Yeah. And, like, hard. Like, I didn't want to talk to anyone. Ooh, I didn't want to date anyone. Like... Just leave me alone. I just want to be by myself.
I wouldn't say I would say this, but that breakup changed me so much. Like, I don't, like, when boys come up and talk to me, like, try to text me, like, it's kind of, like, laughable. Like, I'm not gonna, because I know you don't want a relationship. I know you don't want a real relationship. I know you just want to do nasty stuff, and I don't want to do that. Yeah. And I know once you find out that I don't want to do that, you're going to stop talking to me. So why am I going to talk to you in the first place? Yeah. And so, but yeah, I turned into, like, I was such, like, a bitter person, but I was just a sad person. But I was bitter towards my ex-boyfriend and his new girlfriend. And because, because I didn't really even know her before I started dating him. Because there was a tiny bit of drama at the beginning, but he was just like, yeah, I talked to her before you. I didn't know nothing about her. I don't know if there's any overlap when me and him started dating. I don't really know none of that. Because I didn't know her, like, but, like, and I'm not, you know me, I'm not a mean person. Like, I was like, hey, I don't care, I'm not gonna like you over a boy. Yeah. But, so, she was talking to him before me. Okay. He broke up with me August 14th. We probably got on the phone, like, over the summer. Yeah. Probably 10 times. Probably, like, 8 times. I saw him only twice the whole summer. Okay, he was busy. I was not busy. I was depressed the whole summer because the person that I talked to, the person that I go through things with, was not there to go through things with me. Like, I was so alone the whole summer. Ugh, I was so depressed the whole summer. Like, so I was so mad just towards him, towards her. I literally hated them. I did not want to see them. I wanted nothing to do with them.
When? After or during the
After.
Okay.
Because we broke up 7 days later, but I'm pretty sure he was obviously detached for a long time before we actually broke up. I don't know if he was trying to be like, I don't know, I'm gonna see if I can still do this or whatever. Like, I still try to give him the benefit of the doubt, but, like, he doesn't deserve that. Because when I look back, I'm just like, you made me feel like, oh, like, I literally hated everything. I hated myself, but not like in like an insecure way. Yeah. I'm saying, why am I not enough for this person? So he breaks up with me. 7 days later, like that day, a week later, I see him. So I'm walking to my car. He's walking away from his car to go into the school. I see them walking together. So I'm like, oh.
It makes you feel like so unworthy.
Right. Like, well, I was here, a little bit here for you the whole summer. He would fall asleep early. Like, we couldn't, like, not go to sleep on the phone with me. He'd be like, oh, I fell asleep. Like, next morning, oh, I fell asleep. I'm sorry, this and this. And I was like, it's okay, it's okay. Like, I was so ready for him to change. I was like, I was going to change for him and stuff. And so I'm like, I was with you this whole summer, with you for almost a whole year. Yeah. Because the reason we broke up in August. We met the August a year earlier at because school. We were in the same class. And we started talking in September.
I remember that soft launch.
Yeah. It's just all such a ramble to me. Because, like, I really don't even know why we broke up. Yeah. To me, it's just because I'm sure there was problems with us on his side. And of course, there was problems with us on my side. It wasn't good since probably, like, month 6. Yeah. And we dated for 9 months. But, like, I'm sure part of us wanted to ignore it, and also I thought it was gonna get better because like I'm over here loving you. Okay, why would you not want to love me back? Like I'm trying. I was trying to get him to try, but it's like, okay, like why wasn't I enough? And now you can just go run to this person, not run, but because
I think like
I did not like her, but December, that's when I started reading my Bible even more. I apologized to her.
Yeah.
Because it was all the pettiness, because I hated it. How does this boy get to break up with me and I'm freaking depressed in my bed and I can't even do anything for months?
Unfair.
And you just go get to be happy.
It's so unfair.
I know. And so I got petty and stuff. I was like, you know, just attitude. Because
like bitter.
I was mad, yes.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't get to be mad at her. Like, I fell in love with him. I don't blame you for falling in love with him. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, so I apologized to her. I told her I was sorry for blah, blah. I don't want to put that on here, but because that's a private conversation between the two of us. So even now, when I catch myself wanting to post like petty stuff, I'm like, no, you apologize to her. It's over. It's fine. Like, because there's nothing I can do about it now. I try to have the most respect I can for them. It's hard to still have respect for him because of how, like, that made me feel after.
Yeah.
But I just try. I just try and try.
I think, okay, so whenever I initially found out, I was still, like, on all social media and stuff.
Yeah.
And I saw the picture.
You were off or on?
I was on social media. Okay. And I saw the picture. And this was, like, probably a week after we broke up.
Yeah.
I saw the picture. And I stopped, I put my phone down, and I prayed over their relationship. Yeah. And that's how I know deep down I have changed, because if this was me, like, a year ago, that's not how it would have gone.
You would have went crazy.
And I literally just sat there and prayed over their relationship, and
I hope it's better than how ours was.
Yeah.
Because I do not want another person to feel like how I felt after we broke up. She does not deserve to feel like that. I didn't deserve to feel like that, but she doesn't deserve that either. So I hope they're happy, and I'm pretty sure they are. But even if they aren't, it's not my business.
Yeah.
So
and it's just like, but like one feeling I kept coming back to was like, well, I don't. One feeling that I kept like thinking, or like thoughts I kept thinking was like, how is she better than me? Like, how am I not good enough, but she is. What does she have that I don't? Like, what makes her more worthy than I am? Yeah. And all this stuff. But that's also like pride. You know? But
what does that mean to you? What does that word mean to you?
Pride? Mm-hmm. Thinking that like you're too good for something. Like, you're too good to ask for help, or you're too good to talk to someone. You're too good to be friends with someone. Yeah. You know? But I had a friend tell me, I'd like called them and talked about it. And they were basically like, you need to love yourself. Yeah. Like, you're saying these things because you don't love yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
And I was like, you're so right. And ever since then, I have not said anything like that.
And also learning that you can, like, how do I word this? You can still be like that without having to put the other girl down. Yeah. Like, at first I was like, oh, like, why is she writing me this and this? It's fine. Like, she's beautiful. I'm beautiful. We can both be beautiful, and he can still go pick her. It's fine. Yeah. Like, you really just have to learn. At the end of the day, nothing we can do about it. It's not that serious. We're all gonna grow up and have husbands and have a happy family.
Yeah. One thing though that kind of bothered me a little bit is that I had been reached out to by the girl and saying like, I know you don't like me and all this stuff, and I was so confused. Really? Because I made it a point to myself whenever we broke up to not say anything bad about him or the girl. Yeah. And I never said any. I've never had a conversation putting any of them down. Yeah. Like, obviously, I've talked to people about what happened and stuff, but I've never like said mean things about them. Mm-hmm. And I like having her reach out to me and be like, I know you don't like me.
It's kind of like, wait, what did I put out that makes you think that?
No, it's like, who's telling these lies?
Yeah, yes. Because when you finish that, I have something to say.
Yeah, and it's like, who's saying, like, I don't care, but I was just kind of confused. Yeah. And then I go on one of my social medias after not being on there for a while, and then I see that he messaged me. And it kind of like, I don't know, and he was like, hey, not that I care, but, and it's like this long thing about how apparently I'm talking about them. But it's like,
that happened with me too.
Exactly, but it's like, I don't talk about you guys. Like, I don't say anything about you guys. Yeah. So it's kind of like...
You're so beautiful.
Thank you.
Like, watching you speak, like, you've changed so much.
Oh my gosh, stop.
You're so cute.
Thank you.
Like, what do they call it? The Jesus glow. The Jesus glow, y'all.
Oh my gosh. But, yeah, it's like... And I obviously... I responded to hers because girl to girl. Like, I don't want you to think I'm talking about you because I'm not. Yeah. Although I truly don't care. Yeah. If you think that. But it's like, the kind of person I am, I don't want you to think that about me. Yeah. But for his, I just deleted it because that's someone else's.
I don't have to do with you anymore. Yeah.
It's like that's someone else's. Like, if she has a problem, or like if he has a problem, like I feel like it'd be better for her to reach out to me because I'm not gonna have a conversation with him.
For me, it was like something I regret. I wouldn't say I ever talked. Okay, when you said people were, she said. What did you say? Like, people were saying that you said bad stuff about them. Yeah. That's, like, me, but it's a different perspective for me because I missed him, and I still loved him for so long after we broke up.
I don't miss him. Yeah. But I still have so much love for him, you know?
And I missed him and, like, wanted him back for so long because I never got any closure. Like I said, I honestly don't... There's no, like... I don't think there's, like, a reason for I broke up. Like, we didn't cheat on each other. We don't think this and this. I didn't have no closure. Yeah. He just...
Yeah, but, whenever it ends on, like, I don't know.
Like, it wasn't good terms, but it wasn't bad terms. Like, it'd be different if he cheated on me. I'd be like, ugh, bye, I don't talk to you. But I
feel like that's a better way to be.
Right, because now it's just like, so what? So it kind of turned, and so, he had, like, texted me and stuff multiple times, because I guess it happened multiple times, where people were saying that I was talking bad about him and stuff. I literally texted this boy, and this is true. Because I was not talking bad about him. Were people asked me why I broke up? Yes, of course. When people asked me how I was doing, of course. I mean, I was telling them why I broke up and stuff. I texted him back. I said, what makes you think I would talk bad about you and about our relationship if I literally still want to be with you? Like, I look dumb as freak, but I texted the boy, what makes you think I would talk bad about you in our relationship if I want to still be in this relationship? So, I don't know. I just hate the people. It's probably something I said, and they went and twisted it and said, oh, let's say this and this and this. Like, and I'm like, that's how I know it was, like, kind of off. That relationship was off. Like, because why are you believing these people? And if you think deep in your brain, what makes you think I would say that if I still freaking want to be with you? Yeah. Not anymore, of course. This was, like, in August, but you know what I mean? Yeah.
My biggest thing, like, that I had to tell myself, because I was going to respond to the message. Yeah. And...
You gotta, like, take a deep breath and just, like, think about it for real.
Yeah, and it was just, like, God is going to defend me. The truth is going to come out, you know, eventually.
Even if it's not tomorrow, even if it's not in a week. Yeah. It'll happen, yeah.
Exactly. Like, these people are going to realize, like, what actually happened. Like, the truth. Like, I don't need to say anything. I don't need to defend myself because God's going to defend me.
So, when you, before we move on to how we lean on God and stuff, my mental health was so bad. Yeah. Did it affect your mental health?
It did. It really did.
It was so bad.
I feel like if I wouldn't have gotten out of this relationship, I wouldn't have the relationship that I have with Jesus. Because I was not putting God first.
You couldn't have it like...
Yeah, it was this relationship.
It's still supposed to be like God and then your boyfriend, but you couldn't... It wasn't enough for it to be...
Yeah. It was like this relationship and then God. Yeah. Down here.
Even though it's supposed to be the opposite.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But... I think it affected my mental health more because of the other stuff that was going on in my life too. Yeah. I call it my Job season. Like, I lost everything. And I had to, like, rebuild everything back up. But I think I struggled a lot with my heart being, like, hard and bitter towards people. Like, I have, like, no desire to be in a relationship. Like, deep down.
Same, like, I'm okay now.
Yeah. Deep down.
If it comes along, I want it to be for the right stuff, but I'm not going out here, like, kind of looking for it.
I saw this thing and it was like, I might butcher this. It was like, hold on.
Do that, but when you said your heart was bitter and stuff, that's what mine was, and so I really just had to apologize to her. It was like, I don't like that I turned into somebody that didn't like another girl because of a boy. Yeah. I hate that I turned into that, and so I apologized to her. I was like, I don't even know what I said, but I just wanted to, like, kind of get that weight lifted off my shoulders. I did not want to carry anyone. Because it was, like, holding me back. I did not want to keep having this thing.
Frees you.
Yes. Ugh, like, and I was at the gym when she texted me back, and it was like, I know, I'm sorry, I know that it affected you and stuff, and I literally could have cried on that freaking Stairmaster. Like, it just like it just freaked me, like,
yeah,
because like I'm the type of girl, I feel like I'm a nice person. I try to put a smile on everybody's face, and knowing that somebody doesn't like me, or I wouldn't say I ever didn't like her, but just I kind of didn't like her because the whole situation, and I don't like that. I want to be on good terms with everybody, so yeah, I just lifted off my shoulders, and I feel like we're good now. Yeah, me and her. Like, if I were to see her, I mean, I would smile at her. We don't have to be best friends. Probably never will be, and that's okay. But I just didn't want that to, like, hold me back, and I didn't want her to have, like, that thought about me. I don't want anybody to think, like, that I'm that type of girl. Yeah. So, okay, sorry. Keep going.
No, you're fine. But I was never the kind of person that didn't like her. Like, I still, like, I'm fine. Like, I don't know you.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? Like, I don't know you.
To know if you're right.
Yeah, I don't have an opinion on you. The only opinion I have on you is, like, our conversations that we've had. Like, the one conversation we've had. Like, I don't know you. It's like, I can't form an opinion about you, you know? Yeah. Okay, but it says, there's other fish in the sea, but when I gave my life to Jesus, I also handed him my fishing pole.
Oh my gosh!
And that...
Can you send me a screenshot of that?
Yes. And it was, like, because I would, like, try and maybe, like, try and talk to guys a little bit, and then I get the ick. Like,
because it's not like what's the word? It's not like godly.
Yeah, and it's like my standards have gone through the roof now. Yeah. Like, if there's one thing not wrong with you, but like if there's one thing that I don't resonate with, or like it's not part of my beliefs, like, you're done. Like, get out of my phone.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying. Like, now I kind of don't entertain anything because I know that the only thing boys want is the sexual aspect of stuff.
They do.
And and
a
so
man of God doesn't, though.
Right. And they'd be okay with you telling them, I don't want to do this until either I'm comfortable or until ring of my finger. Yeah. So so I know most of the boys that want to, like, reach out to me or talk to me, if I were to tell them that, they're gonna be gone. So why would I even talk to you in the first place?
Yeah. One thing that's
or entertain that in the first place.
Yeah. One thing that's helped me a lot is, because, like, we thought that those relationships were, like, the best that we could have had. Like, we thought that they were, like, the best ever. Yeah. But, like, if we think that's the best, imagine what our husband is going to be like. Exactly. Like, imagine the kind of person that God has for us. And it honestly makes me excited. Because I know, right? There's someone out there that's, like, my exact standards, my exact type that God has for me.
I'm just struggling with being patient. Like, exactly. I want it right now, please. I know you got a plan, but
that's how I am. I'm very impatient. Yeah. But I just have to keep reminding myself, like, if I don't have it now, it means I'm not ready for it. Like, God wouldn't give me something I'm not ready for. And
the thing that helps me, I know, because, like, right now, you look back on your old self and you see, oh my God, so much better. Like, how I was so depressed in the summer. I'm looking at myself now, talking to my younger self, like, see how much better I've gotten. So I'm just imagining myself married with a freaking husband and a baby, talking down to myself right now, saying, like, the timing is going to be perfect. Exactly. You're thinking right now, oh, this is taking forever. But when you actually get to that point, the timing is all going to be perfect. Yeah. Yeah.
But it's like, this is your time. Like, your singleness season is, like, the time for you to grow with
Invest in yourself. Right. Yeah. All that. Take time for yourself. Yeah. So when you broke up, when you, like, were going through all that stuff, how did you lean towards God? I'm sure of course you prayed to him, but, like, your Bible, did you just, like, follow, not a plan, but, like, how did that help you? How did you, like, reach out to God?
So that following Sunday, we had, broken up on a Friday, and that Sunday, I'd gone to church, and I struggle a lot with my emotions, like, showing my emotions, like, I'm not, like, it's too vulnerable, I can't, you know, I need to work on it, but, and there's this girl, her name's Avery, she's my youth group leader and stuff, and I went in, and this was the day after, and I saw her, and she was like, how are you? I just started bawling. Aww. And she was like, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, I'm sorry, sorry, I don't want to
It's probably so new to you, too.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm so sorry, like, I don't know why I'm crying right now. She was like, what makes you feel like you have it together so all the time?
Right, yeah, that's so mean.
And I think we have, like, a Bible study and stuff, and, like, the girls there, I don't know, it was just the community that helped me a lot. I've never had that many people reach out to me and tell me that they're praying for me.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Why do you think you have to be so tough all the time?
It's a pride thing.
Really?
Yeah.
To me, it's like, it's kind of the same thing. But to me, it's like, I'm supposed to be the person that puts a smile on everybody's face. I can't come into school or whatever and be like that. I'm supposed to make everybody else happy.
Yeah, I feel like everyone around me is so sad.
I can't break down.
I don't want to add to that.
Right, exactly.
But one thing that is like, I feel like if I get sad about the stuff that happened or like feel any way about it or upset or sad about it, I feel like I'm doubting my faith.
Yeah.
And it makes me just not want to feel any feelings, like feel any sad feelings about it, because I'm like, I trust in God. Why am I feeling sad about this?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So how do you get through that?
Like, God knows we're human.
Yeah.
And we have human feelings. Jesus wept.
That is so interesting.
You know? Yeah.
Wow. That's an interesting way you just put that.
Yeah.
That's like related. That's actually really relatable. Wow. I
have to realize that, like, I'm human. I have human feelings.
We have free will, all that.
Yeah.
But God is still going to help us. That doesn't mean everything's going to be perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like, if something bad happens to you, God allowed it to happen. That it's like, I don't know everything. We don't know everything. Why does God allow stuff to happen to us? I don't know. But that doesn't mean I'm going to be like, whatever. I'm not going to say that. But yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah.
How did you lean on God?
Honestly, it didn't take me a while, but it took me a while to like actually, we broke up August, I would say August, September, October, and maybe the beginning of November was the worst months in my life. And, just the worst months of my life. I was doing other stuff to try to like distract me and stuff, but kind of like around the time where I started really like getting deep into my Bible and stuff, December, like, and that's when I was just like, I just need to like let this go, like let God do, just let it go. That's the same time when that's the same time when I reached out to her, and one thing, let's see, it's in here somewhere. Okay, the verse that led me to kind of like let it go and reach out to her and stuff, because she did not deserve the way I was feeling towards her, or like how I was like thinking about the both of them. Not even that I was thinking about them bad, like I just, like I said, I didn't like that situation because of how it made me feel. Chapter 4, verse 31, get rid of all bitterness, rage, and anger, brawling and slander, along with every form of malice. Be kind and compassionate to one another. Forgive each other, just as in Christ God forgave you.
That's on my wall.
And I just need to let go and like be kind, reach out to her. It's okay, Yeah. Yeah. So Addy, what was this?
Okay, so I did 21 days of prayer at my church, and it started on the day that I started at Paul Mitchell. So I was up at 4 a.m. because it started at 6.
Okay.
And then I would go to work until 9:30. So it was a lot. But
the church started at
6 a.m. Okay. And then I worked until 9:30
to go to work,
at night.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I would go to church, school, and then work. So it was really hard on me.
Where do you work?
Ulta.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cute.
Come see me.
I know. I was there the other day, and I knew you worked. I was like, okay, where's Addy?
Okay. And so I really heard God talk to me a lot, and I wrote this down. This was on January 23rd. Like at the start, it would be like gratitude for God, and I wrote down, thank you God for all the things you've given me that I need, not things that I want yet. Because like obviously we want a relationship and stuff, but he'll know the perfect time to give that to us, right? And so we would go through some of the stuff in the year of the Bible, and it was the story of I think it's like the Egyptian woman or something. And she has a baby, and there's a rule that you have to kill the first baby.
Yes, I remember learning about that.
Yeah.
Like when I was little.
Exactly. There's like, you have to kill the first baby that you have.
Yeah.
But she held on so tight to this baby for like 3 months. She like kept the baby, hid the baby, like held on to it even though she knew what she had to do. And she finally set the baby away, like into the river. And so she like let it go with no intent of it coming back to her. She let it go because she knew what she had to do.
Yeah.
Because eventually it was going to catch up to her. She kept the baby. And then the Pharisee's daughter, I think it is, or the wife, found the baby in the basket and gave the baby back to her. And I wrote down, it said, God is telling me that we hold on to things for so long without the guidance of him. And when we finally give it up, he has an even better plan for us than what we imagine. Because we can only see what's right in front of us, not the plan that God has. So when we finally let go, we're blessed.
Yes.
And like the scripture was, the woman conceived and bore a son. And when she saw that he was a fine child, she hid him for 3 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like, just, you see it, like, let go and let God. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, I definitely feel like I've let go a lot, but I don't know what's holding me. Like, it's not that I miss him. It's not that I just want to be with him, but I think the whole situation still kind of, like, rubs me the wrong way.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to, I need to, like, let all of it go. It's like, it doesn't put me in, like, a really bad mood anymore. It doesn't, like, affect me anymore. But sometimes, like I said, sometimes I still get caught in a moment. Sometimes I still want to freaking post a pay little note or pay TikTok. And most of the time, I'm like, Alexis, stop. Or sometimes I see reposts that's, like, talking about your ex or something.
Oh, my gosh,
I repost it and I say, Alexis, no, you already let that
conviction.
Go. Right. Yeah, exactly.
I stopped reposting targeted stuff.
Same.
I can't. Like, if I do it, like, a second later, I'm scrolling.
Right, I'll go back to her and be like, no. Or if I see something about how, like your ex moved on fast or something, I'll repost it. I'll say, oh, yes, repost. I said, Alexis, 1, you already let it go. 2, you already apologized to this girl. You have to let it go. Yes, so go unrepost this. Like, that's not a good look on you. Yeah. Because
people are watching.
And like I said, she doesn't deserve that. Like, oh.
So my best friend's mom got this for me for Christmas.
Nice.
It's called Forgiving What You Can't Forget. What? It was this girl, and she was talking about how in therapy, like, they were talking about coping mechanisms and stuff. And she was like, yes, like, she's not gonna call me out on this, because, like, I do everything right. Like, I just read my Bible and all this stuff. And then it said later on, after she had gone through everybody, she pointed at the girl, and she was like, you hyper spiritualize what you've been through to the point where you deny your feelings rather than actually deal with your pain.
Oh my gosh, that's kind of like what you were just talking about.
It's Galatians 3:3, and it says, how foolish can you be after starting your new lives in the spirit? Why are you now trying to become perfect by your own human effort?
Oh my gosh, can you talk that and that to me too? Wow.
It's like, yeah, because I would hyper spiritualize everything. I'd be like, anytime that I wanted to cry or something, I'd be like, nope, God's got this, like, I'm good.
Right. It's okay to stop emotions and stuff. And you can still lean on God at the same time.
Exactly. Like, God's there to comfort you in times of, like, sadness and stuff.
Yeah. And, like, when you got baptized, I was kind of talking to my mom about this, how you got baptized twice. You said that, right?
Yeah.
This, because, like, and I like how you did it when you were older. I got baptized when I was, like, 8. And, of course, now I know I did it for the right reasons. I was baptized for the first time at 12.
Oh, really? Or 13, yeah.
Okay. And so, of course, now I know I did it for the right reasons, but I feel like when you're younger, you get baptized and you expect, okay, I'm good now, I'm perfect now, I got reborn, and now I'm not going to do anything bad, and I'm just perfect. No, like, you're still human. God gave us free will for a reason. Yeah. That doesn't mean everything's going to be perfect just because you're Christian, and you can be the most Christian person in the whole entire world. Bad things, or, like, you know, you will still have bad days and stuff. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah.
No, you're so right. Because we're literally human.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to have, like, all the bad stuff.
We're going to have all the human things that happen to every single person. Yeah.
I feel like whenever you, like, truly start following Jesus, like, it's going to be the hardest times of your life. Like, there's so much spiritual warfare.
Because it kind of makes it worse, but kind of, when you start following Jesus, you're going to be like, it's going to give you more reason to kind of think, like, why is this happening to me? Yeah. I thought God used to how to do everything's supposed to be perfect. No, it's okay. Like, it's not supposed to be like that.
It's like, sometimes we're like, why is the enemy attacking me so hard? But, like, he doesn't attack something that's not valuable, or that's something, someone, you know.
I love that.
Yeah, so, but, like, you're gonna get attacked so hard whenever you start truly following Jesus, because the devil wants to make you feel comfortable in worldly living and sin and stuff, and uncomfortable living for Jesus, you know? Because, like, everyone makes these things so normal. Like, having sex before marriage, drinking.
Oh, don't give me. Everybody's drinking. Everybody's smoking. I've never done that.
Yeah, and then they look at you like you're crazy when you don't want to hit a vape, when you don't want to have sex and all this stuff, you know?
Yeah, just like I was saying. Once again, the boys will look at you like you're crazy when you tell them you don't want to do this or this or this, and they're just gonna walk away. Or if you don't want to drink or party, oh, you're lame. No, that's just not. It's not really how it's supposed to be. You know what I'm trying to say?
It says, It says to get better, you don't have to know why they hurt you, why they misunderstood you, why they betrayed you, why they didn't love you, protect you, or stay like they should. Their reasons are mostly layered with a mysterious mix of their own pain. They're dealing with their own heartbreak and their own soul wrestling. And in the end, I don't even think they even know all the reasons of why they made the choices they did.
Okay, I'm going to take a picture of that right now, actually. What the heck?
Hold on.
Because that's like, it's like when I got broken up with, I kind of had to like maybe he had, I don't know, like, I don't have to have all the answers, you know? Like, I don't have to know all the answers. It happened. I can't change it. Like, I just have to be comfortable with myself.
My biggest thing, let go and let God.
Exactly. Like, that's all you can do. You can't do anything else about it.
Yeah. I feel like it's prideful to think that you can handle the situation.
Yeah.
You know? You don't have to know why, because God knows why. You know?
You don't, like, everything doesn't, that's like, something that's I've really leaned into for, like, I don't know when I started. It's not that serious. Everything's gonna work out how it's supposed to.
Exactly.
And that's like a little Gen Z line, but it's so much bigger than that. It's really what God teaches you. Like, it's not that serious. He's gonna do what he's gonna do. He's gonna do it when the time he wants to do it. Exactly. Now I just let stuff happen because I know everything happens for a reason. It's all God's plan. Like, I don't take stuff serious anymore because I know He's up there working. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll feel like, well, I know I said that I, like, don't want to be in a relationship, but sometimes I'll feel like a certain person on my heart.
Really?
And I'm like, okay, God, you put them on my heart for a reason.
Yeah.
Let me reach out. And I feel like recently it's opened me up to, like, recently it's opened me up to wanting to try a relationship with someone.
Is it a certain someone, or is it just, like, in general?
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe someone in mind, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
But, like, I'm never gonna reach out to more than one person at a time, you know?
Okay.
And, like, I'm not the type of person that's gonna reach out to someone.
Yeah.
Obviously, I did.
Okay. Okay.
But it's like, you know, cut the cameras.
Okay, we're back, guys. Phone died, and you want to scoot over a little bit? Yeah. Sorry. The phone died, and we were talking about something that is not even on camera. So yeah, I'm gonna scoot right here. We were talking about how Addy's 21 days of prayer at church work. That's pretty interesting to me. So how was that?
So 6 a.m. Monday through Friday for 3 weeks.
Oh my gosh.
6 a.m. to 7.
That's kind of cool. Like, that's kind of like how I would go to the gym every morning.
Yeah. It was, I really grew my relationship with God. I've never, like, prayed over people before, and, like, I did pray over people then, and it was really, like...
So was it, like, he had, or, like, the pastor leader or something?
So we would start off with worship, and then the pastor would bring up, like, a section in our year of the Bible for that day.
Like, how it was, yeah.
Yeah, and then we would reflect on that, and then we would go into our prayer. And we could pray with someone or pray by ourselves.
I wanted to, Addy is in the gym.
Yeah.
But you've been in the gym for, like, 2 years?
Yes, but I stopped whenever I was in a relationship.
Really?
Yes.
Any particular reason? Or just, like, kind of got caught up in it?
I didn't prioritize it.
Yeah. It's weird how once you get out of a relationship, you kind of see all the stuff you kind of, like, fell back on.
Yeah. It makes me feel like I have no time for relationships.
Yeah, I know,
priorities that I have.
Yeah, how are you going to fit that back into your life now? But, yeah, I'm trying to be more consistent in the gym. How do you go every day? What's your, like, schedule?
I go on the days that I don't work.
Okay.
So during the week, I'll go to school, and then I have to go straight to work until, like, 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
So on
that would be a lot. You don't want to, like, overwork yourself.
Yeah. But the days that I don't work, I'll go right after school.
Okay. And what time does school start and end?
8:45, and it ends at 4:30.
Okay, this is, like a real school day.
Yeah.
That's cool. I don't know if I'm going to prom.
Oh, no.
Did you go to your senior prom?
I did.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going.
I think everything other than the actual prom part.
Yeah, see, I don't want to go twerk in a circle. Like, I don't want to, like, I'm not a partier.
Yeah, like, I enjoyed the dinner and the taking pictures and stuff.
Like, yeah, like, for me, like, I don't, like, I had a boyfriend last prom. It was really special. I love spending time with, with that person and stuff. And what else to do? Like, go to prom by myself?
What happened to slow dancing at prom, bro?
Like,
why is it just twerking in a circle?
I know, but, like, see, like, I wasn't even, like, a partier in a big group. Like, we literally stayed at prom for, like, I would say maybe 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And then went out to eat. So, like, I don't want to go by myself, and then I don't want to just pick a random boy to go to, because
have a
then
group
they're
of
gonna
friends?
want you to do. I do, but like they're kind of like different to me. Like their ideas of fun are like different.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna go have fun and trip with everybody and have fun and cool if you want to do that. But I don't really want to do that.
Your community is so important.
Yeah, like the people you hang around. Yeah,
Like it influences you.
yeah.
Like bad.
Oh yeah, a
Like,
lot.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a lot.
So I have.
You are who you hang out with.
And yeah, my friend group has, well, I don't really think we had a friend group for real, because I don't really hang out, but my newest friend, Layla, I'm sure you've seen her a lot, because I post her a lot.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we're going to start Bible studying and stuff. She really is, yes, oh my gosh. She really is such a, yeah, she bought her Bible,
Let's have a Bible
That'll be so
study.
fun. Yeah, because we want to go, like, there's the, the parking from my neighborhood, or, like,
Yeah.
the park in Lake Carolina beside the lake. That'll be so fun.
Sunset Park.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that'd be so fun.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, Layla has really influenced me. Not even just like, I feel like I've influenced her kind of more with like the Bible stuff, because now we're gonna start reading our Bibles together and stuff. But like
You need a strong community.
yes, like she's a good person. Like I struggle with like not having bad thoughts, but sometimes I can be a hater.
Yeah.
Sometimes I can be a hater.
You just can't
And
let
Layla will
it
be
go
like,
on.
don't say that. Like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, you're such a good person. You're right. Or Layla will literally see a random person walking down the sidewalk on the way to school. She'll be like, hey. I'm like,
Like you're just kind.
that's a good person right there.
Yeah.
So yeah, but the point of that was the people who you hang around really do influence you.
Yeah.
Hang around good people, and that will help you. Hang around bad people, and you can feel yourself starting to do bad stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Kind of like you were like discouraged about Christianity, or kind of if they want to thinking about joining a church, or like becoming like more like living their life with like through Christ. Simple.
Just start by like going to church and meeting people. Like
finding a community, like you just said.
yes, you meet them in church. Like that's where I met most of my friends. Is
Really?
in church in that small
That's
group.
nice.
Like joining a small group.
And then you have friends that, just like we were just talking about, then you're gonna have good friends that influence you to do good stuff.
Yeah.
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 So this might be the end, guys. Anything else to talk about?
Not that I can think of.
Yeah.
We'll save it for another.
Yeah, this was
another
good.
episode. This was.
We had good conversations.
Yeah.
Wow, we got kind of deep.
I know.
Aw, this was actually so fun. First guest on the podcast. Good foundation. Good.
Good.
I don't know what else to
Good.
say. But yeah, thank you so much for coming, guys. You came to our house.
for inviting
This is
me.
my room. Welcome. Is it clean? Is this clean to you?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
It is.
I tried really hard.
Yeah.
But thank you for watching, guys. If you have any questions, comment them down below.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Comment down below, subscribe, and I will see you in the next
I
episode.
better subscribe to her.
Yay! But yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed. This is Addy, and we will see you in the next episode. Bye, guys.
Bye.
See how awkward that is? Like, what the heck?
I know. Like and subscribe.
Oh my God.